North Korea vs. USA. Kim warns U.S. drills will spark uncontrollable nuclear war. North Korea has warned that the U.S. risks starting an uncontrollable phase of nuclear war by conducting a joint military exercise with South Korea this week. Here is the latest news and live updates. The South Korean President Moon Jae-in has said that his country's joint military exercise with the U.S. is purely defensive in nature. There is no intent at all to heighten military tension on the Korean peninsula as these drills are held annually and are of a defensive nature, he said. North Korea should not exaggerate our efforts to keep peace, nor should they engage in provocations that would worsen a situation, using the exercise as an excuse. North Korea has warned that the U.S. will be pouring gasoline on fire if it goes ahead with its planned joint military drill with South Korea this week. Some 5,000 U.S. troops are set to begin the annual Ulchi Freedom Guardian UFG tomorrow, an annual exercise which North Korea has described as the most explicit expression of hostility against us. No one can guarantee that the exercise won't evolve into actual fighting, said an editorial in Pyongyang's Rodongsinam state newspaper. The Ulchi Freedom Guardian joint military exercises will be like pouring gasoline on fire and worsen the state of the peninsula. Warning of an uncontrollable phase of a nuclear war on the peninsula, it added, if the United States is lost in a fantasy that war on the peninsula is at somebody else's doorstep far away from them across the Pacific, it is far more mistaken than ever. The war games date back to 1976 and are largely comprised of computer simulations designed to strengthen joint decision-making. There have been widespread calls for the drills to be delayed or cancelled in light of the current U.S.-North Korea impasse. Relations between the two nuclear powers are at an all-time low after Pyongyang tested 2 intercontinental ballistic missiles ICBMs last month, putting the continental U.S. firmly in its crosshairs. Donald Trump vowed to respond to any further threats with fire and fury like the world has never seen. In response, North Korea threatened to strike waters around the U.S. Pacific territory of Guam. State media reports that Kim would watch a little more the foolish and stupid conduct of the Yankees before launching any missiles. Despite the ongoing tensions, Seoul and Washington have said that the UFG will go ahead as planned. As a small concession, plans to bring 2 aircraft carriers to the peninsula may be scrapped, according to South Korea's Yonhap news agency. Yesterday it was reported that the U.S. Air Force had flown a journalist in a F-16 fighter jet as close as we absolutely can go to the North Korean border. ABC News journalist Martha Raddatz was told by a pilot that they were just 10 miles away from Kim's Hermit Kingdom, as officials opened up the Andersen Air Force Base to the media to show off its capabilities. The pilot told Ms. Raddatz, "I tell you, it definitely gives you a real purpose for waking up in the morning. That's our mission here, is to be ready to fight at a moment's notice, and that's why we like to say in the 51st Fighter Wing is that we're ready to fight tonight."